Blessed Jakob Gapp was born in Austria on July 26, 1897. 18 years later, he joined the infantry and was assigned to the front in Italy. During his 4 years in the infantry, he was injured, won a silver medal, was sent back out to the front, and was later captured as a prisoner of war until the war ended in 1919. Afterward, Jakob Gapp pursued the Marianists and made first vows on September 27, 1921, and was ordained a priest in 1930. Father Gapp was known as a teacher and educator who was a socially conscious man who worked with and for others with a clear understanding of what his religious values called him to. During the rise of National Socialism in Austria, he took a definitive position against it. As Father Gapp explained in his interrogation, "I had always taught my students that National Socialism is unacceptable for a Catholic. When my principal wanted me to wear a swastika, I explained that we, the faculty and I, as members of the National Front, had already declared our anti-national social position to our students and to the public, and I therefore considered myself unable, for reasons of my honor and my conscience, to make a change to National Socialism." As the former provincial of Austria, Father Joseph Seuss, wrote, "As a result, in the confusion of his time, he became a model of a politically active Christian, a biblically prophetic man who did not permit himself to be deceived by the lies of National Socialism and who showed civil courage." Fearing the school was at risk, his superiors ordered him not to speak to students. In 1939, Father Gapp was reassigned to Spain. There he began to request news from England about the de-Christianization of Germany. This would later lead to his charge of collecting and distributing materials about the religious conditions of Germany outside of Germany. For this reason, he was formally accused of carrying on an extremely active propaganda campaign against the German Reich. The conditions of his arrest are found in his decree for beatification, which reads, "In August of 1942, Jakob Gapp became acquainted with a German citizen who presented himself as a Jew from Berlin and asked to be instructed in the Christian faith. During the ensuing months, they met on a regular basis with other German friends. In November of 1942, Jakob Gapp was to leave the community of Valencia to assume a parish in the Diocese of Tortosa. But first, he accepted the invitation of his friends to visit the north of Spain. They persuaded him to make a short jaunt to France, occupied at the time by the Germans. There, he was arrested, betrayed to the Gestapo, and immediately transferred to Berlin. After 2 interrogations in which Jakob made a profession of faith, the official of the Gestapo requested a criminal prosecution for treason against the country. The decree continues. On July 2, 1943, a popular court of justice condemned the servant of God to death. On August 13, 1943, the servant of God was beheaded at the Plötzny prison in Berlin. Informed 6 hours before his imminent death, Jakob Gapp wrote, "I renew my vows and offer myself to God. Through this mediation of our dear Heavenly Mother, I passed very difficult moments, but now I am very happy. I shall remember all of you in heaven. All is passing, only heaven remains. There we shall see each other again, and thus there will be no more separation." Blessed Jakob Gapp is today regarded as a martyr for his faith.